What up? What up, gamers? Yo, what up? I'm back. I'm freaking back. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ace Attorney Investigations 2. We're on the final case. We're a little bit, like, maybe a quarter way in. Maybe a little less than that. Maybe a little more than that. The stream died. The stream died because I, may have kicked my little cable and all of the internet fell off. All the internet fell off. And then I was like, oh shit, like my whole black box that is connecting all my stuff went off. And I thought it broke or something. But no, the cable was loose. So I'm sorry for that. That was like 5 minutes. No, it was definitely me. I definitely killed the stream. It was definitely me. It's because my internet box has a cable draping over my fridge. It's really annoying, but I have nowhere else to put it. So sometimes if I open my fridge, like, too much or something, it might knock out the fucking plug. Pink on top is still valid. Well, it's not pink on top. It's green on top, for one. I can show you guys the one I have. I've got a drink with ice right here, so I don't really have to care about it going warm. We were talking about the Monster Energy drink I have right now because I feel really fucked up and really tired for no reason. And this is a really good flavor. It's a regular flavor, but without sugar. And I don't know how they did it, but it tastes exactly right. It tastes exactly the same as like if it had full sugar. It's kind of fucked up. It's kind of fucked up that they did that. I could drink like 17 of these. No, that's not true. It's not my favorite. I don't absolutely go cuckoo bananas over it, but it's good. It's decent. Here, I'll show it. That is a huge image. That might cover the entire stream screen. Or not. How is that gonna look? Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, this is it. So basically, it's literally like a regular Monster with no sugar. And it tastes exactly the same as like a regular flavored Monster. Here, I'll put it in Edgeworth's hand. Oh, thank you, Frenon. There we go. Edgeworth has his Monster Energy drink. Ready to tackle the prosecutorial fucking challenges. For non-appearance, no way. Bro's got the sapphire relic. He's got the sapphire relic on that shit. Ow. You like that shit? Don't worry, we'll get to Ace Attorney in a second. As I said, I'm fucked up. I'm not really on top of my game right now. Yeah, Fernan fucking hates me, so he only pops in to give me money. Come on, surely the full can will fit in that. Oh. Yes, it did fit all in one glass. You know, looking at Monster in a glass, it just looks like I'm drinking shit water. It looks like I'm drinking out of the toilet of someone who just diarrheaed their entire bowels. But if I was someone who liked watching streams, well, okay. Child support? Yeah, that's not public, Fernan. You're gonna have to... I might have to sue you for defamation for that one, buddy. Alright, Laser. Oh, that's good. Let me just drink my Monster all day and let's not actually play the game. No, I'm kidding. Let's play the game. I want to play the game. And hopefully that caffeine goes straight to my bones and then I'm not tired and fucked. Ugh. We go in the van. That's what we're doing, right? Van time? There's an array of filming equipment here. Are you getting ready to shoot something?
Yeah, well, this is just my AK-47. It's a little dirty for the job. I'd rather a pistol, really. Oh, you mean like filming? Oh, no, nothing scheduled for today at this location. It's just a case has gone missing.
Case? What's he talking about? Yes, Renan, that is the game. Very good.
Oh, all that stuff there is normally stored inside a large case. But I look away for 5 minutes and I'm warned off.
Lose my Renan, I cannot do that for this stream. I cannot. This stream is all reading. I will have to. The next game, I will put that in the bank. Because I actually need to be able to read the text on the screen. That is the gameplay. No, I can't guess. Do it now? But there's gonna be important dialogue. I gotta read it in the voices with the funny stuff. Am I defying you? Bro, you appear once every month. I appreciate the sub every time. I could be just lying to you. I could just be lying. You know? This whole time, maybe I don't even wear glasses. No, I do, you know, fine. I'll squint and be close to the screen. Fine. But you know what? To add to the bit, I'm gonna put my mic over here so you can actually tell something's happening.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Ow.
I gotta be to the screen. My hair's gonna get on my drink.
But I look away for 5 minutes and it's warned off somewhere.
Sounds like there's a thief around here. Exactly, let's take him.
Just a case, as far as I can tell.
He's slowly turning into Mr. Krabs. I noticed that last stream, but I can't help. This is what he is now. By the way, I don't get the. Oh right, I gotta set a timer. Hold on. Hey Google, set a 4-minute and 30-second timer. I think I did the 30 seconds before, so. No, Google, you weren't supposed to read all of that. Thank you. I was trying to process what the fuck I was saying after I said that. That'll go off soon.
Why only take that? I would have taken more. I would have been more interested in what was inside it myself. Sorry, I'm so close. I have to go like word by word with my whole head.
I guess whoever took it must have needed the case more than its contents. Did they need to put something in it? The child's body? The child's corpse, maybe?
Okay.
It's a map of the area around the big building. Let's take a closer look. Okay. Sunshine Coliseum. That looks like a place in Australia. Mornington Park. Days End Mall. Sundown Sanitation Plant. That sounds good. Let's go there. Daybreak Dump. Sunrise Hall. Everything sun related except for the big building. This is the big building itself. So that's where we're right now. It's kind of cool looking, but I still can't quite bring myself to like it. This hurts my head, being over here. I'm not surprised. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if we never wanted to come here again.
Hey, when it's all over, when we have the case all wrapped up, can we maybe come here just for fun? We can bring Gummy too.
Perhaps drag you down. It's an admirable quality, I guess. Let's think about that later, shall we? Okay? The case is not just yet. We can't afford to start making plans for when it's done.
No fun. Fine. Let's hurry up and solve this little mystery, shall we?
Okay. It's been 4 minutes yet.
The Sundown Sanitation Plant. What did they... What? Do they make cleaning products there or something?
Sadly not. I think it's just it's just incinerate all the garbage the trucks bring back. By the way, Kay, you seem a little antsy.
Oh, it's nothing. Hey, did you sit up in the other corner of the map? See, up in the other corner of the map, there's another garbage facility.
Indeed there is. I imagine it probably fulfills a slightly different function. There seem to be quite a few such facilities in the area.
Yeah, the place is littered with them.
Really? That's what you're so excited about? A third-rate pun? Ugh.
How long do I have left? I don't like being leaned forward. 1 minute? It's too long.
I don't really buy into all that stuff. But they do say the light from the sun in the morning gives you more wrinkles, right?
Why are we talking about this?
What do you think? Because they called it Morning Tan Park.
I'm certainly like to be basking in the morning sunshine without a care in the world right now.
Fuck that. Let me bask in the rain.
The Sunshine Coliseum. They hold all kinds of events there.
Yeah, I wanted to go to the World Thief Symposium, but they canceled it this year. It was so cool. Thieves from all over the planet all gathered in one place. Perfect for the police stakeout. I mean, there was that thing where they arrested pretty much everybody who attended, I guess. And some people did say the whole thing was just a trap set by the police.
And yet you still wanted to go.
Pretty fucking based, honestly. Kinda genius.
It's a garbage processing facility right next to the fishing port here.
Do they process garbage they pull out of the sea or something?
Oh, thank fucking God I can put my glasses back on. Ah. Normal gameplay, but I'm more quiet. And in pain. I had to be right smushed up against the screen. You don't understand how close my face had to be to it. Oh, it's over. Shut the front door. Let me sip my fucking diarrhea water and lay back on my chair. No, 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 no. No, no. No more. Mister, I don't watch streams.
I guess they might. But I doubt that's all I'll deal with.
So what else? Oh, like garbage that washes up on the shore? Shells, fish bones, and stuff. Well, who throws that stuff in there in the first place, They should be ashamed of themselves.
I will see you in a month. You better be here. Dude, I'm here every single day of the week, pretty much. Have I missed, like, a significant amount of time in, like, a few years? Yeah, where else would I be? Exactly right. I don't have friends or a girlfriend or anywhere else to be.
Didn't they ever hear of recycling? You can make earrings, necklaces, and... Yeah!
Let's maybe talk about this another time, shall we, Kay?
You have a limit of 1 lose the glasses. Alright. Fernando want to compliment? Well... Let me cook. Listen, you haven't been here in a while, okay? I don't know that much about you, but I will say you got some really, really good pants, man. Those are some great pants. Listen, you don't give me anything to go off of. I'm very appreciative that you sub every month. But your pants are good. I like them. They are good pants. Good taste in clothes. Very good. Oh, no, Blushroom wants a compliment. Why did I ever make that? Oh, it'll be funny. Okay, Blushroom. Let's see here. You know what? I like the bit of using my Google AI. That worked last time. You liked the last one Google AI gave you. Hey, Google. Can you give a nice compliment for my mod Blushroom?
Your mod Blushroom is lovely. It's so stylish and inviting. I especially love the way you've used blush tones to create a warm and cozy atmosphere.
That doesn't work. But okay. What? She did what? She used blush and cozy tones to set the atmosphere? I mean, I guess so. She brings a great atmosphere to the streams, I suppose. That's true. Did I get anything from this? Did I get any, like, info from this fucking thing? Don't thank me, thank AI. The mushroomish atmosphere. I do feel like I'm being pollinated by the several clouds of mushroom gas. What is it called? Spores. Alright, goodbye, Fernan. I'll see you in a month. Oh, hey there, pal. Why the long face, huh? Ever think you ought to maybe light up a little bit? Did you take on any passengers here this morning? Does a witch wear a pointy hat? You bet I did. Just the one fare, mind you. And who was the passenger? It was two guys, had on these black suits, real sharp looking. Did they have a boy with them? This boy. Nah, like I said, it was just the two of them. Alright, never mind. Thank you for your help. I like that the taxi has a pony statue on it. I like that. Took a taxi from the big building. They didn't have a challenge. Epic. Tell Laser this. Blop, glop, Miller, Kyle, High, Jonerson with Will using Harry, Trees, James, Murder King, Jury, Judy, Meow. Please do this. Please don't forget. Alright. I will Control C that. I will forget. Oops, I didn't mean to pin this, but oops. Oops. Please do this. I have it. I have it downloaded. You okay, stream cutout. I honestly forgot you were a mod, Fernan. I forgot we gave that to you. Sean! Sean! You in there? No sign of him here. Kinda thought that basket on the back of the truck looked suspicious. Founding fathers. I mean, yeah, pretty true. Pretty accurate. You can appear when, you know, we're at the end of this journey. I've got like fucking 70 million followers. Some fucking dog shit and bullshit that I'm making up right now. And you can be like, I started this. I was the foundation. You know? And then you can be like, where the fuck is my cut? I'd be like, I spent all my money on gambling. The 7 first mods? I don't even know if we have... Oh, no, we definitely have 7 mods, because I made all my friends' mods. But I guess they don't count. Actually, they would count more, because they support me behind the scenes. Never mind. We can see all the mods we have. I could just spout out what mods we have if I go find it real quick. I think I can check. All mods. You're live! Oh! I know. It's crazy. Content. Viewer rewards. Monetization? Nope. Content. Community. Oh. Yeah. Roles manager. Here we go. So Blushroom was a mod. I remember making Blushroom a mod, like, right away. Like, for the first few months of, like, when we were starting, like, the first 5 months, you were there every day, you got mod. Same with Foolproof. Fernan came a little bit after. I believe Fernan came in during Dark Souls, I think, when we were playing all those games. We got my friend Philip. We got AFK. We made a mod just because he wouldn't stop whining about it. Laser is a mod. Monet's a mod. Jaden's a mod. Ryan's a mod. Gallic is also a mod. Haven't seen them in a while. And Streamlabs is a mod, but that's for stuff. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we only have 9 mods. And some of them are inactive, really. Fernan, I don't think that's offensive to say you're mostly inactive, because it's true. And, you know, my friends aren't watching my streams religiously, because they get enough of me as is. So, okay, let's count how many people are actually, like, founding, including Fernan. So we got Blushroom, 1, 2, Foolproof, 3, Fernan, 4, I would count Laser. So we've only got 4. And that's not including my friends, because they were mods day 1. So we've only got 4, like, mainstay Founding Father mods. And Founding Lady.
What are you doing, Mr. Edgeworth? Why are you touching the truck?
The engine's cold, which means it's been here a while.
No way! You can tell just from that?
It's an honor to be a part of it. I thought it would be like a dismerit, like a dishonor. Like if a person who was like gonna hire you found out you were a mod for me, you would instantly get denied. Your application would be like incinerated. But I mean, if it's an honor to you personally, that's great. Just don't show anybody or tell anyone. Don't let it be known. Fernan, I forget. Did you join the Discord? I don't know if you even wanted to, but I forget. Are you on the Discord? Yes, you are. You're right there. I see you right there. Never mind. If it's been parked here a while, I guess the driver might not be nearby either. We really don't have time to stand around waiting until I get back. You know, we barely played any Ace Attorney for like 20 minutes. I apologize. Got kind of distracted. Stolen case. 2 men. Oh. That don't make no sense. A very good day to you, Prosecutor Edgeworth, sir. I'm not a prosecutor anymore. He doesn't know that, I guess. Good day to you too, officer. Can I ask why you've been posted here? Me? Oh, I'm just keeping an eye on things. Excellent. And perhaps you can tell me if any vehicles have come in or out of here this morning. None except for the taxi and the blue truck over there, sir. Only 2 vehicles have come in or out. That could be useful to know. Homie. Oh, 2 vehicles, 2 men, maybe? Oh. I'm grasping at straws. I don't fucking know. I still have the 3 footprints as a piece. Rose Garden, cotton candy. Goodbye forever. 1 month. Where would Sean have been sitting? Yeah, Blushroom, you better remember that, because by the time he gets back in a month, he'll probably quiz you on that. Sean? Oh, that's his seat with the backpack on it. There's something poking out of it. A videotape. Oh, we use those when we're shooting. Why would Sean have one? There was something he wanted to record. This could be a clue. Do you have any way for us to check what's on the tape? Oh, sure. There's a couple monitors set up right over there. Alright, hitting play. Ransom note? Ransom video? It's Sean. Is he rehearsing his lines? There's clearly a visible footprint right here, which means this must be from last night. Yeah, he does this sometimes. When he's not happy with a scene, he borrows the equipment and goes over it in his own time.
Wow, he's really dedicated, huh?
Sure is. He may be young, but he takes his craft seriously. You gotta admire it. Well, that part of it, at least. The using the kit without asking part, not so much. And he would have been able to use the equipment on his own? Well, sure, if all he wanted to do was shoot something pretty basic. Huh? Where did Sean go? He ran off somewhere. And just left the camera running? It stopped. I guess it ran out of tape. So that's all that's on there? Sean's rehearsal? Okay. It's already midday. You think Judge Gallo and the others are doing okay? I'm not sure. How long is it realistically possible to drag out proceedings, I wonder? Edgeworth, you were there with Phoenix, right? We dragged it out for like 17 fucking hours straight. We have to find Sean! Indeed we do. Not like that, dang it! I wonder who that could be. Oh my god, she's back! How you think you're gonna get a scoop like that?
Sorry, Chief. My bad.
How many times I gotta dang say it? We're scoop fiends! Wild critters that survive on scoops and scoops alone! Every second we ain't scooping, we're starving. It's scoop or die out there!
Yes, Chief.
Look who it is. Although I can't help but wish it wasn't. Facts. When did those two get here?
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth. We should go talk to him.
Should we? Ugh. Fine. Good evening, bitches. Miss Lloyd calls you Chief, doesn't she? Sure does, because that's exactly what I am. She's my #1 cub reporter. Seems my unique brand of shutterbugging caught her eye, so she came to me to learn the trade. She may be a scribbler, not a snapper, but the both of us are hungry for scoop soup 24/7. I want some scoop soup. Sounds good. Sounds like melted ice cream. Yum. And besides, who doesn't want to be called Chief, right? Miss Hart's pictures were what Miss Drew... hold on, wait a minute. Brain fart. Miss Hart's pictures were what drew Miss Lloyd to her? I suppose it's no surprise that this particular chief attracted an apprentice with such unique tastes. Sure, she didn't score no big stores just yet, but she's hungry, boy, is she. Hungrier than me, even. And she wants a Taurus horse exclusive better than a coyote wants a chicken. She's been turning this place upside down all day looking for leads.
She has? Oh, maybe she knows something about the kidnapping. I think we should ask her, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth?
Agreed. We need all the help we can to find Sean. think the one piece of... I wish I had a picture of Luffy to just put on the screen, but I don't. I didn't want to go grab one, so... Just imagine Luffy appeared when I said that. So now the story of the underground auction is in the bag. What's next?
Come on, as if you need to ask. Torosaurus, that's what. Fate done dropped him right in my dang lap. Snuck in and stared up the stairs to cover the auction. And then he shows right up on the doorstep and stomps big old footprints everywhere for good measure.
And do you have a particular news outlet in mind for this big scoop?
Does a bear do its business in the woods?
Alright. Where else would it do it?
I got me 2 or 3 of mine. They'll be all over it like a rash. Heck, there'll even be one right here in the big building. Tabby and Moo, we're in and out of here all the time. I mean, mostly on account of how fun they seem to be throwing us out on our ears, but still.
Sounds as if they're both more out than in.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, better out than in, I always say.
You stole that from a movie. A good movie, but a movie nonetheless.
Well, if it ain't my good friend Ruffles, good to see you again.
I forget what voice I did for you, but it's probably just regular fucking high-pitched bitch voice. High-pitched fucking shitty female voice that I can't do. Good. And you, Miss Lloyd, but how come you're here, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, they kind of dropped the whole case out of nowhere. Packed me up and shipped me home without so much as a slap on the wrist. I guess it was their way of saying, you keep up the good work now. They did seem kind of keen to get me to never ever mention the whole thing again.
Yes, because you weren't a part of the official story of the attempt on the president's life. Can't afford to have you getting in the way of that.
But Mr. Edgeworth, telling Tabby not to talk is like trying to stop a dam from bursting with a piece of tape.
Not exactly the most delicate way of putting it.
Not the whole thing, of course, but every last detail, plus a few of my own. Handed it into the paper, hopes all high, but nothing, not a peep.
Was somebody putting pressure on them? Or the details you added a bit too gratuitous, perhaps? Both seem equally plausible, unfortunately. What are you doing here at the big building? Are you reporting on something?
Hey, maybe I didn't make this clear enough the first time we met. But, you want a reporter to scratch your back, you gotta scratch hers first, if you catch my meaning.
You mean you want me to give you something so you can use it for the article?
Bingo! And it better be good. But if it ain't, this conversation's over.
We do need to know about what might have happened to Sean. Perhaps I could show her a piece of evidence. Piece of evidence. Footprint.
She snuck right into the lion's den without even a thought for her own safety. Yep, the chief's a real champion of truth, all right. Ain't that so, Mr. Edgeworth?
Can I say no comment? Perhaps we should reserve judgment on that until we know a little more.
I'm more of a judge now, think later kind of gal myself. Nothing else to tell the readers?
Only that I'd like to consider being a little more impartial in your reporting.
I'm more of a cater to your audience, so they love you more kind of gal. And my audience is mostly the good old chief.
I wish you'd at least try to take things seriously. What about this? Okay. How about... Oh, the lurk command didn't work. Rip. Sorry, you're not allowed to lurk. Hold on, I gotta go fix it. Stupid robot. Damn fucking robot. Hold on, guys. Let me just... get the robot out here. Fuck. Alright. Get it out of the box. Yeah, it's definitely turned off. Just needs a few hits to the noggin, I think, and it'll shake maybe some fucking screws loose or something. Let's see here. Here we go. It says it's active. Try it again. It says it's active. It says it's on. What the hell? It says it's on right here. Wait, let me deactivate it and then reactivate it. This is a good song. It sounds like a Kirby song. No, that's right. Wait, let me do it. Yeah, there we go. The streamer is lurking. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Yeah, I did just reset it though, so it should be fine. There you go. Now you're gooning. Now you're gooning. Rehearsal tape. Damn it. Fuck. Still gonna get punished for this. Head. Damn it. Plushie. Okay, she's just saying the same thing over and over again. Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop. Locks. Nope. Forged letter. Behind the scenes photo. Miss Lloyd, next picture.
Say no more, Ruffles. I already know what you're gonna ask.
You do?
You're looking for him, right? The kid?
What?
He just can't get out from under the drama, huh? Wherever he goes, the bodies follow. Miles Edgeworth, the trouble magnet. Pretty much sums you up, right?
Is my reputation really so sordid?
And now you got yourself wrapped up in a kidnapping too. Crazy. Huh? How do you know about that? Shh, pipe down, will ya? Can't be talking about this stuff out loud. I ain't even told the chief about it yet. Gotta keep it on the down low, okay? That ain't a cat I want out of the bag just yet. I kidnapped him for funny scoop.
Seriously, how do you know about it? Surely Judge Gavel hasn't told anybody but us.
I bet you'd just love to know, wouldn't you? Well, you can't. It's a secret.
She's as stubborn as ever, it seems. We're trying to save the boy.
Hey, quit staring at me like that. I ain't sharing nothing with a thundercloud of a face. So you know something, right? Sure do. Truth is, I done saw it. Little kid being bundled off by two shady characters in black suits.
Uh-oh. So why haven't we called anybody about this yet?
What? Do you know where they went? Nope, don't have a clue. They kind of went as far away when I spotted them. Lost sight pretty quick. Dang it. Still, at least we know something about our kidnappers now.
Yes, 2 men in black. Men in black. 2 men. So we've learned a little about our kidnappers. Miss Lloyd saw 2 men taking Sean away. And the taxi driver remembers giving 2 similar-looking men a ride.
They must be the same people, right?
I'd say it's a distinct possibility, yes. But there's one thing that doesn't make any sense. The taxi driver said specifically that the 2 men didn't have a child with them.
Oh yeah, that is weird.
Doop-bop-boop-bop-boop. The kid is actually in the fucking stolen case. That was a joke. Could it be the kidnappers who stole the case?
Wait, you mean?
Yes. What if they put Sean inside it?
He's little enough that he'd fit, I guess. So the reason the taxi driver didn't see him...
Might be that he was loaded into the trunk as baggage.
But why do they need to hide him?
I imagine they might not have planned to originally, but they didn't count on there being a police presence here in the plaza.
Right, that makes sense. They didn't want the officer on duty to see them getting off with Sean.
So they took a rather drastic measure.
That must be it. All right, let's go see what the taxi driver can tell us.
The two men you told us about, did they have many baggage with them?
Boy, did they. A giant case. Wasn't easy getting that thing in the trunk, I'll tell you. That settles it. They must have been the kidnappers.
Where'd you take these two men, if you don't mind me asking?
Look, I can see this is important. How about I give you a ride there? That's a great idea. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth.
All right, thank you.
My pleasure, folks. I'll put it on double the tab because, well, I mean, it's important, right? I gotta double you. I gotta double the amount you owe. Just makes it makes sense. Makes sense economically for my business here. Did he have to drive that fast? I feel kind of queasy. You okay, Mr. Edgeworth? You look a little green yourself.
I'm fine. The driver said he took the men to the garage of this house right here.
Which means this must be where he brought the case. No way! Look at the name on the mailbox!
The name? What? Excelsior's winner?
This must be that chairman guy's house!
What? Excelsior winner ordered Sean's kidnapping? Isn't he currently under arrest?
Nice, the garage door's unlocked.
I spotted that quickly, although I guess I probably shouldn't be surprised. Should we maybe call Gumshoe or something? Maybe not go in unprotected? This seems like a Phoenix Wright mistake. It should be something we make with Edgeworth on the team. Okay, we're going in. Okay, breaking and entering. All right. That's a badass motorcycle right there. It smells of engine oil in here. I guess a Winner Senior must be something of a motorhead.
Anybody home? No? Anybody?
What are we, Kay? Common house thieves?
You take that back. We're great thieves. And don't let me ever hear you say anything different. Have some self-respect, Mr. Edgeworth.
She didn't like that at all. Anyway, it seems nobody's around, which hopefully means we're not at risk of being arrested. Yeah, maybe we should have, called somebody, maybe?
Don't let your guard down yet. We're only just getting started here. Now, let's find some treasures.
Aren't we supposed to be looking for Sean? I think we know what this is. Yes, this has to be it. The equipment case that Mr. Powers told us was stolen.
They folded little Sean up, packed him in there, and shipped him all the way out here, huh?
He's a boy, Kay, not a piece of equipment. It's possible that he's still here.
We better find him. My reputation as a great thief is riding on this, and yours as my assistant.
Sure it is.
Look, a treasure!
These are mechanic's gloves. Death. Oh, that's good. They're designed to be worn when fixing vehicles or working with machines.
They're covered in oil that looks like it must be from a machine, too.
Strangely dirt. An awful lot of dirt. I doubt they would have gotten like that from motorcycle maintenance.
I hate this guy, but I have to admit, I like his gloves a lot. You think we can maybe come up with a good excuse to, borrow them?
I was about to take them into evidence, but I'm not so sure that's a good idea. Put them in my little baggie.
No way! This bike is super cool! There's even a skull over the headlight!
I suppose it's designed so that the eyes light up when you turn it on.
Really? Wow. Well, I'll bet it's still nothing compared to when you get that steely glint in your eyes.
My eyes don't actually light up, Kay. Being facetious.
Look at these huge bags of flour, Mr. Edgeworth. If we had some water and a rolling pin, we could make some delicious fresh noodles. I like them nice and firm, don't you? You have to boil them just the right amount.
It's not flour, okay? That's cement. It's cement. That's concrete, baby.
Mr. Edgeworth, please.
I'm sorry. I thought that would be. I thought that would go over well with the youth. If you mixed it with water, it would become very firm indeed.
Really? Wow. Cement noodles. That's concrete. Yeah, that's probably would kind of stick in your throat, huh?
Just a little, okay? Just a little. That's based. Eat the concrete. Eat the cement. That's concrete, baby. Shovel. There's a sledgehammer and a shovel and a bunch of other heavy-duty tools here.
That thing makes Judge Gavel's hammer look puny. If I ever become a judge, I'm getting one like this.
I doubt you'd make yourself a very popular swinging. I doubt you'd make yourself very popular swinging one of those around in a courtroom.
Really? Fine. What if I swung that shovel around instead?
Then it wouldn't be a courtroom. It would be a circus. Promise me, you won't do that.
There's somebody in the back there. Sean?
Sean? Is that you?
Sean, stay right there. We're coming.
That's... Mr. Winter is fucking tied up. Oh, shit. He got kidnapped. That's why we haven't seen him. Mr. Winter?
What? What's he doing here? Wait, this is Chairman Winter's house, right? Which means...
Yes, it's Mr. Winter's home too, presumably. How do you wind up like this? Untie him, Kay, quickly.
A little expert rope work, huh? Leave it to me. All right, like this and through here, and you're free. Are you okay, Eustace?
Oh, I feel really bad for him. Looks like he's been through hell. How'd you come to be tied up down here?
I don't know. You found me. Why don't you tell me?
Because we don't know, which is why we're asking.
I'm not sure you're gonna be able to get much from him like this.
No. In which case, there's only one thing for it.
Wait, you mean?
I hate to beat a man while he's down, but it might be the only way.
Are you sure?
Time for some mind chest on a man who's been kidnapped for like a couple days.
Look, just don't go too hard on him, okay? You might push him over the edge.
Understood. I'll tread carefully. They don't call me Edgeworth for nothing. I'm a master at edging, Kay. Call me the Rizzler.
I will absolutely not call you that.
Fair enough. Though I can't suppose I'm pretty good at it. I've never held back against my opponents before, after all. The last time we saw him, he was running out of the courtroom. How do you wind up here?
You don't know what you don't understand. You don't know what it's like to be me.
5 of them! He's been through a lot. It's going to be hard to know what might cause him to lose control. In which case, I guess I'm just going to have to quietly listen to what he has to say.
Why me? Why am I always the last one to know? The butt of every joke.
He clearly has questions. I have to do my best to try and answer them. He's also clearly in no state for this. I'll need to try and finish this quickly. To figure out what he needs to hear and try to calm him down. You're a total failure of a human being! Just take a deep breath and tell me what's on your mind, Eustace.
No, I will not. Even if I did, it's not like you'd listen to me.
I can pretend to listen.
What is this? Why are you shouting objection? You're always shouting. You always shout objection.
Hold it. What? You're really gonna listen to me? Learning the truth about your father can't have been easy. I only sympathize. That wasn't even the hard part. The hard part was losing everything I ever had in a single morning. Come on, Edgeworth, that's... I can pretend to listen. Poor you. Everything I thought I worked for, it was all a lie. Dad just made it happen. So tell me, Edgeworth, what am I supposed to believe in now? You can lose faith in everything but yourself. That you have to believe in. But you don't have to do it alone. Experience, I can't give you. But knowledge, that I'm happy to offer. I had some time to think while I was tied up like that, and I realized something. I'm not cut out to be a prosecutor. I'm incompetent. I don't even know the right word. You don't even know that much. Why are you ignoring me? Is this some game of yours? Are you trying to make me feel worse? I don't want to undermine him right now, but okay.
Objection!
Uncompetent. I think the word you're looking for is incompetent. But judging one's own competence is notoriously difficult, so I need you to trust me on something. You're getting better at this, Eustace, day by day, inch by inch. I swear it. You're still fucking like 17, dude. You got like plenty of time to become good. You're not Francesca level of good, but she was like fucking under tooth and nail from Mr. Von Karma. You know, so take it easy, bub. Take it easy, bub. Now, I need to ask you something. Will you help me out? Sure. What do you want to know? Well, first of all, thank you for coming down. Next, I want you to tell me about your kidnapping. This is so sweet. I love Eustace. He's such a good character. I need you to be as detailed as possible, Eustace. Tell me everything you remember seeing and hearing. Why would somebody kidnap you only to take you back to your own home? Don't you think I want to know that too? I'm the victim here. What are you asking me for? How am I supposed to know? They locked me up in that box, then locked me up in here. I was so scared, so scared. Wait, so they kidnapped Eustace from the lot, not... And did you happen to overhear anything your kidnappers might have said? I think one said, "Why blame somebody blame the guy who owns this house?" Excelsius winner. The owner of this house? That's your father, isn't it? It is? I guess it is, huh? Oh, I get it! The kidnappers were people who hated my dad. That's not it. At least based on what else we know from the situation. There was some kind of link between the kidnappers and Winner Sr. That could be a clue. Do you have any idea why somebody might have wanted to kidnap you? What do you mean? Why does anybody kidnap anybody? For a ransom, right? I need a clue if I'm going to pursue this line of questioning. Do you have any idea who your kidnappers might have been? No, of course I don't. If I did, I'd have told you already. Your captor wanted you easily at hand. And where could be more convenient than one's own home? I hate to break it to you, Eustace, but the kidnapping was ordered by your father. What? You don't think he wanted me out of the way? That he was going to... kill me. What good would that have done him? His own son dead in the family garage? He would instantly have become the prime suspect. You're right. Okay, so why did he have me kidnapped? Well, it won't have been for some ransom, not his own son. That doesn't make sense. So his motive for the kidnapping must have been something else. This could be an important clue. Why would somebody kidnap their own child if they were planning on demanding a ransom? Yeah, that is kind of weird. Did anything odd happen during the kidnapping? No, I just answered their stupid question and they grabbed me. What did they ask you? Stop glaring at me like that. What was it again? Oh yeah, they asked me if I knew Gavel. Oh, of course, things are starting to fall into place now. Your father, his goal wasn't to kidnap you. He was out to kidnap Judge Gavel's son, Sean Fenn, because he wanted to force her honor into declaring the Warden Lagarde not guilty. Wait, Gavel has a son? And it was also Lagarde would be found not guilty? I think you were mistaken for Sean, and that's why you were kidnapped. What? You mean I went through all that by mistake? Oh, fuck. Then where's Sean at? Where did bro go? Okay. Wait, that kind of makes sense. That would explain the part where... Well, what? Have you remembered something? No, it's nothing. I'm nothing. I'm useless. Meaningless. Just go. Leave me alone. Oh, this isn't good. I think I've pushed him as far as he can reasonably be pushed. I have to calm him down and get him to tell me what he just remembered. Judging by his fragile demeanor, I'd say he's still suffering considerably. I need to help him get back on his feet. You remembered something just now. What was it? I didn't remember anything. All I remember is him. Him? You mean your father? No, I didn't mean to bring him up. I'm nothing compared to him. I'd never even have made prosecutor if he didn't help me. I've been wanting to ask about that for some time. Why did you become a prosecutor? What do you mean? You think it too, don't you? That I wasn't meant to be one, that I'm not good enough. No, but I'm good enough. So say something, will you? You chose this path. Why? You must have a reason. It's not like that. There's no big reason behind it all. The reason is stupid, dumb, and not so important. I bet it is stupid and dumb. These answers are so funny. Like I said, it's stupid. It probably doesn't mean much to anybody except me. I've often felt the same about my own reasons for becoming a prosecutor. Really? You have? But you're a real one. A good one. A success. Have you seen me lately? I had to give in my badge because all the people were corrupt and wouldn't accept the fucking truth. My dad, the chairman of the committee, said so. You wanted your father's approval. I can well understand that. You can? I thought if I became the best prosecutor out there, he'd finally accept me for who I am. I just wanted to not be useless. You're not covering for your father in any way, are you? No, I won't cover for him ever again. I mean, why would I after what he's done? You have a strong desire to be of use to him, so he'll approve of you. Is that fair to say? I mean, why can't I be just once in my stupid life? Why can't I make it better? Why can't I clean his name? It's clear his name. Right. Oh, fuck. Shit. Fuck. This is such a long one. You're not good enough. No, but I'm good enough. I'll bet it is, stupid and dummy dude. I won't let up. Ah, fuck. Shit. It's the other one. Oh, I don't have enough time. I've got no time. I've got no time to live. No. No. Oh, fuck. Look at that tiny little inch. Alright, throw me back in. So pointless. It should be a big punishment. It should be like half of your thing or something. Or maybe a quarter, but it's a tiny little smidge. You mean me? You remembered me? See me as a father figure? Father's approval. Want to be of use. It is impossible to clean a name, Eustace, but you can clear one. I never knew that. In your father's case, though, it's going to be hard. His crimes continue, as your kidnapping shows. Knowing that, do you still think you can help him? But what else do I have? What else am I supposed to do? Why don't you be the better man and rise above the father who made a fool of you? Stare him straight in the eyes and stop him from committing any more crimes. Hey, you're right. I'll prove him wrong about me. I'll prove him wrong about everything. And that seems to have calmed him down again. Now I just need to get him to tell me what happened to the evidence. Let's see if I can't give him the courage he'll need to stand up to his father. What's the connection between your father and Warden the Guard? Sorry, I don't know much about that. Can't think of anything. Even the smallest morsel could be a valuable clue. Oh, I think maybe they worked together once. And what is it? What else have you remembered? I think she got the job in prison because my dad recommended her. Interesting. And did he have any particular reason to recommend her? I guess he thought she was good at her job. Unlike me. I think they knew each other from back when he was the chief prosecutor. What was he like back then? Was he different at all? Oh, he was amazing. There wasn't a piece of evidence he didn't know or a case file he hadn't read. Intimate knowledge of cases and evidence pertaining to them. That could be an important clue. Key pieces of evidence from the Lagarde trial failed to make it to the courtroom. As the prosecutor in charge, they were your responsibility. Did you misplace them somehow? No, that's not what happened. You haven't heard my side of the story. You listen to my side of the story. I thought I was putting them in the safest place there was, but oh, what did I do? What did I do? Seems he's drowning in his own self-doubt again. Guess I'd better send out a lifeboat and bring him back in. I think I know what you thought might be the safest place with your father, isn't that correct? Oh, he told me it would be safe with him. He said there was nowhere safer. Well, I'm afraid he betrayed your trust, and in the ugliest way possible. So he got rid of it. Why, Dad? What were you thinking? Your father wanted to obscure the truth in order to ensure that Warden Lagarde was declared innocent. There's no easy way to say this, Eustace. He used you. Ugh. There's a chance that the evidence is still in Chairman Winner's possession. And we still don't know where Sean is. We need to get back out and find him.
It's all my fault. What do I do now?
I can't stand by and watch him like this. He's had a brutal collision with a reality he never knew even existed. I should ask him what he means to do now, but perhaps I can even help him figure that out. There's no way around it. The road ahead will be a hard one. But maybe this is fate, and maybe my job is to point him in the right direction. You mean to continue working as a prosecutor, Eustace?
I don't even want to think about that yet. After all, I only became one because of my dad. I probably shouldn't even think about carrying on, should I?
The only person who can answer that question is you. Only you can decide what path you choose to walk.
Then, I don't want to stop being a prosecutor. If I give up now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. I know it.
So he intends to see this through. I'll bear that in mind. Hey, Laser. You missed quite a bit. Oh, shit. Can I not pause this? Okay, there we go. So, basically, we found out, last time that Sean had been kidnapped. But, when we tracked him down, it was actually Eustace that had been kidnapped. And he was locked in a closet. We found him, and, we've been trying to break through and bring his confidence back up since, he went through all that shit with his dad. And Sean's still missing. I haven't found him yet. But Eustace was locked up and kidnapped in his own house. But it was, not purposeful. It was done because they were trying to get Sean, but mistook him for Eustace. And it was Eustace's dad that tried to get Sean kidnapped so that he would have leverage to get Warden Lagarde off. And, declared not guilty. You mean to be like your father, to continue to ignore the truth?
Come on, give me a break, will ya? Why can't a guy get a glass of human kindness when he needs one?
Do you mean the milk of human kindness? Oh, fuck. Are you talking about the milk of human kindness? I'm afraid that's not quite how the phrase is used.
Huh? It's not...
Listen, talking with you like this, it's helpful for me too. There was a time where there were truths I didn't want to face up to either. But a good friend taught me the error of my ways.
He's talking about Phoenix. That's nice. I don't have anybody like that.
If you could muster the courage to try and find your feet again, I'd be very happy to help.
You would?
But only if you really mean to try.
I don't want to be like my dad.
You want to be better than him, don't you? Yes, Eustace, I can see it now. He's told me that he wishes to be better than his father, and that he wishes to remain a prosecutor. I take that to mean he wants to be a different kind of prosecutor than his father. That's the first important decision he's ever made for himself, and it tells us where he means to go next. So, what now, Eustace?
Well, first I'm gonna give this stupid jacket back. I don't deserve to wear it. My dad always said that clothes make you a man, but I'm no man.
I think it would suit me pretty nicely. Its clothes make the man, Eustace.
It is? Thanks, Edgeworth. I'm learning a lot from you today.
That's good to hear. Now, about the jacket. Why don't we make you into a prosecutor worthy of it?
Alright, let's do it! Let's make it so nobody ever makes fun of me again!
Oh, they will still make fun of you.
But how do I get there? Tell me, what do I need to do? I just don't know. I just don't know.
If only he'd remember his own words from only a few minutes ago. The decision he made should serve as a good guide as to what he should do next. You want to remain a prosecutor, but walk a different path from your father, correct? It won't be easy, but the path you've chosen is that of the true prosecutor. And now that you have chosen it, when the time comes, you'll know exactly what to do. You're lucky. I myself still haven't quite decided what to do with my life. But you have, and it's your choice. You made it all on your own. Now all you have to do is believe in yourself and in the path you've chosen. Mistaken for Sean and kidnapped by his own father's underlings, and losing his belief in himself as a prosecutor after his father stole his evidence. He's been through so much in the span of a single day. More than I can imagine. Well, it took a little longer than I thought it would, but that's checkmate. Aw, that was so sweet. My chess, checkmate! No. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen him move so fast. He's particularly speedy when it comes to running away from things, it seems. Gah, we don't have much time left. Thanks for that bike. I think that was Excelsius's bike. I think we better check in with Fender. He'll want an update on what we've discovered. We need to know what's going on over in the courthouse.
But Eustace ran off, right? Isn't he supposed to be the prosecutor in charge?
We're just updating Fender. Nothing else will change. Francesca will continue the prosecution.
Alright, is that really alright, though?
It's going to have to be. Like you say, Eustace ran off. Alright, how's it been going in here? Look, I hate to be a stickler for the details, but let's go over this one more time, shall we? No murder weapon means no conclusive proof, means no conviction. That's all there is to it.
That makes no sense. The lack of a murder weapon doesn't prove your client's innocence. Don't make me come over there and whip it into you. Lady darling, how much longer is this going to take? It's almost as if you're trying to drag this out for as long as possible.
Sorry, thieves. It's our friend the prosecutor over there. She's stubborn as a frickin' mule.
Then give me a satisfactory explanation. Or I'll just have to keep whipping you until you can.
Seriously? I've taken more licks than I've had birthdays. Come on, Miles, what's taking so long? I'm happy to buy you some extra time and all, but I'm taking a beating here. Oops, sorry, G. This one's important. Mind if I take it?
Fine.
Yellow. Fender. Mazzarino! Boy, am I glad to hear your voice. Everything's in your end. We found Eustace. Oh, sweet. And the knife and the chisel? Unfortunately, he entrusted both to his father's care, which means the Chairman Winner is the only person who knows where they are. Chairman Winner? Why would he? We're not quite sure of the specifics just yet, but we do know that Chairman Winner and Warden Lagarde have some sort of connection they'd rather others didn't know about. Gotcha. Alright. Guess the next move will be to get Excelsius Winner on the stand. Best to hear the deets from the proverbial horse's mouth, right? I'll keep looking for the missing evidence, and for Sean. Shake a leg, will you, big guy? Oh, you can't keep this one from going to the judges much longer. We're a gnat's whisker from a verdict here. Understood. I wonder how long Judge Gavel's nerve can hold. This can't be easy for her. We need to hurry.
How are things over at the courtroom of doom?
Well, they're going to call Chairman Winner to the stand. Who knows what will go on for then.
Yeah, he's already stooped to evidence stealing and kidnapping. What else is he capable of?
Well, murder. We know that already. That already happened. Did you forget? Exactly. Perhaps we should look over any evidence we have relating to him.
Good idea. All right, leave it to me. Presenting a hot new piece of evidence fresh from the evidence oven.
The gloves we found in the garage. Yes, I was thinking about those. Anything else? What about the case file from the IS-7 incident? Chairman Winner was involved in that, right? Yes. He has helped suppress the evidence. It's probably a good idea to have the notes on hand. Excellent. Do we have anything else? We sure do. Last, but far from least, is this. Yatagrasu, Pim. Okay. I ask for evidence related to Chairman Winner. Can you please try and take this seriously? Says the guy who spends his life presenting people with evidence that has nothing to do with anything.
That's different. That's information gathering. Shut up!
Listen, Edgeworth, you act all high and mighty above Mr. Right, but you just do the exact same thing as him. It's no different.
Wait, that's Eustace?
Oh. Hey, what are you doing here?
Rude, he totally ignored me. What was he doing in the big building, I wonder?
Let's go inside and see if we can't figure out what he was up to.
Yes, good idea. The hatch is wide open.
Maybe Eustace opened it.
Did Eustace really come down here?
Mr. Edgeworth, look! The safe, it's open!
I guess maybe he did come down here. We better take a closer look.
Oh, a chessboard. Oh, that's the evidence from the other case. That's the evidence from the case. That's the evidence from the case they're doing right now. There's some stuff left in the case. I mean, the safe.
We better take a look, don't you? The owner will just have to forgive our prying.
So he knew where his dad would hide it? Well, he must be taking the knife over to the to Verity.
Is it a document of some kind?
Let's see. Yep, a document, and there's a photo attached too.
This picture, it's of...
Whoa, that's Mr. Knight, right?
The name's Bronco Knight. I'm the president's personal bodyguard.
What's that paperwork about?
I'm not sure. Let's take a closer look. You're right, darling. There's some sort of connection between Knight and Canis. As you know, we've been trying to find out who Canis plays his silly correspondence chess games with. Now we know. I'll be pulling Knight into my office for a thorough grilling tomorrow. I'll make that worm admit he's Canis's lackey. It's the last thing I do. So you do your bit too, and retrieve the package we said we laid to rest 12 years ago. I'm sure it's still right in front of the plateau where we left it. It seems to be some sort of report on Knight.
Yeah, and it might be from right around the time he was killed.
We know that Knight was killed while being interrogated in the prison warden's office. We can safely assume that this document was written by Fifi Lagarde, don't you?
I think so.
Who was it written for?
Oh, I guess whoever owns the safe.
And I'd say that's likely to be the auctioneer, Excelsius Winner himself.
Well, proof that they really did know each other.
Indeed. And not only that, it proves another connection.
Huh?
Lagarde and Winner were trying to flush out Mr. Canis's henchmen.
Oh, you mean, Canis, right? The assassin guy with a soft spot for dogs?
Yes. Something links the three of them. Something they don't want anybody to know.
What?
I don't know yet, but I suspect it has something to do with the case.
Wait, there's something else in here we've seen before.
Yep, his ring and the chessboard.
The evidence.
Well, Mr. Knight. Your chess set and your ring are here too. All your possessions in one place.
So basically the safe was full of evidence from the murder at the prison?
It would seem so.
Which means the missing knife and chisel might be here too. Knife, chisel, knife, no dice.
There's nothing else here apart from Mr. Knight's stuff. Really? Curses. Knight may be dead. But
he left unfinished business behind him. I think we need to find out what it was. Wah, wah, wah. Isn't that a Paul Halleck ring, though? Like, look at that. It's got the same ice thing. It's a Paul Halleck ring. More connections. Could I interest you two in some cotton candy, perhaps? Hmm? Uh-oh. I have ice cream too, but if I recall correctly, you weren't much of a fan. You! To Killer! It's wonderful to see you looking so well, Mr. Edgeworth. What are you doing here? Well, it's just as I said, I'm selling cotton candy. Can I really not interest you in some? Parting clouds, it's called, very apt. Sweeter than death itself, and so delicious you will feel you're parting the clouds en route to heaven. It's the last person on earth I'd accept candy from. I was hoping to ask you about my little message. Have you managed to figure it out yet? Have you been watching us this whole time? Watching you? No. Prefer to think I've been watching over you. The sand here really is the most marvelous little vantage point. How are the two things any different? What does he want with us? The President's murder. Was that you? No. No, my contract elapsed a little while ago. He was rather famous among us assassins, you know. A man no one could kill. Notoriously stubborn despite multiple attempts over the years. It wasn't just his brawn that kept him safe. He used bodyguards, body doubles, you name it. It wasn't his brawn that kept him safe. Sadly, this time the bodyguards were nowhere to be found. After Mr. Rook died to save him too. As I said, it wasn't me. I do not kill without a good reason. Which is something else I have to be grateful for Mr. Rook for. Thanks to him, I avoided killing someone entirely unworthy of my attention. Thanks to? What does that mean? The person who hired me deliberately misled me. Misled. Misled me as to the identity of my target. A betrayal of trust for which I won't soon forgive them. That is why I'm currently doing all I can to track them down. And you know what I think? I think you and I are looking for the same person. Is he talking about whoever it is that killed the president? And who is this person, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, come now, I can't tell you that. It's against the rules. Revealing the identity of a client is out of the question. I'd hardly stay in business for long if people couldn't trust me, now could I? But that doesn't mean there's anything to stop me from catching up with them in my free time. And what are you gonna do when you find them? Why, dish out a little justice for the betrayal I suffered, of course. What? What are you saying? What's gonna happen to them? I think you can imagine. I can. You know, this hasn't exactly been a pleasant catch-up. But I shouldn't leave you completely in the dark. There's something you ought to know. Our mutual friend, Canis, has escaped. What? Three nights to be precise. 3 nights ago to be precise, his cell was suddenly and simply empty. Almost as if he knew I was coming to pay him a visit. Wait, To Killer went to visit Canis in prison. Does that mean he's the person To Killer's looking for?
And the person we're looking for, too. Must be.
No, I'd better not take up any more of your time. We'll be seeing one another again soon, I'm sure. Let's both keep up the good work, shall we? We'll run our target to the ground in the end. First a killer, now Canis. 2 assassins on the loose. Ooh! I like this song. That sound.
Mr. Edgeworth, it's Judge Gavel's cell phone.
Could it be Sean? How's it going, Miles? Whoever it is using a voice changer. Who is this? It's your friend in the red raincoat, of course. Red raincoat. Oh, so Canis is probably the one in the red raincoat then? Most likely. You're the one who abducted Kay. Bingo. Well figured out, Mr. Genius Prosecutor. How he was in prison? Laser, he escaped 3 nights ago. We just got that information. 3 nights ago is well past when that last case happened. The last case was yesterday. Or 2 days in total, so... He escaped the day before Kay got kidnapped. If I'm not messing up the timeline. He didn't escape in the first case? No, not the first case. He kidnapped Kay in the last case we did before this one. That would make sense if he's the person in the red raincoat. Not the first case, not that one. Modern one who kidnapped Kay with the drugs and such. That would make sense since we just got that info dump.
I can't hear Mr. Edgeworth.
Sorry, where's the speakerphone button? I was surprised as anybody when she lost her memory like that. Talk about a curveball. Wait a minute. Wait a minute! This couldn't possibly be Eddie, could it? That's kind of written like his dialogue.
Hey, I'm standing right here, you know.
Don't trust the guy who's been right all the time. What do you mean don't trust you? I wasn't... What? I'm saying it lines up. 3 nights ago, Canis escaped. Kay got kidnapped 2 nights ago. That just lines up. I'm allowed to speculate. Never mind all that. I called to talk about something else. Yeah, there's something I need to tell you. Truth is, I was the one who made Big Bad Chairman Winter kill Little Miss Rosie Ringer. Okay, this is... Unless Canis got a different voice, that's definitely Eddie. This is definitely Eddie's dialogue. Eddie's the villain? What? This must be a person who Tikino was talking about. I also called to say thank you. I neither want or need your thanks. But you deserve them anyway. Guess the penny didn't drop yet, huh? You're right, I abducted Kay, as you put it. But why would I do that, That's right, because I needed you to help me make sure that Winter got caught. No. If Kay was a suspect, you'd have to look into it. And if you looked into it, you'd be sure to unmask him eventually. After all, you're a genius, right? Everything worked out exactly as I planned. Oh, but there's something else you should know. Something you didn't figure out yet. It wasn't Winter who kidnapped Judge Gavel's boy. How'd you know about that? You and the good judge are more similar than you know. I think you might even be becoming friends. After all, she visited you at the detention center, right? Seems pretty pally to me. How could they possibly know about that? She didn't even use her real name when she visited. She pretended to be Gumshoe. Anyway, you want to know how I knew about the kidnapping? That one's nice and simple, at least. Because sweet, innocent little Sean is here with me right now. Okay, well, it can't be Eddie then, because he's in case. But who talks like this? Little Miss. He's using a lot of idioms and stuff. Like, Canis didn't really talk like this. I'd be really sad if Eddie is the villain. I'd be really sad if that was true. Ooh, sounds like that one was a real surprise. If I only could see your faces. Well, okay, what do you say? Why don't you come and steal him back, just like you said you would? You wouldn't want the amazing Edgeworth's first commission to be a failure, would you? They even know about that? How can they possibly know so much? Oh, don't get the wrong idea about dear old Excelsius, by the way. Papa Winter's still a villain through and through. He wanted to kidnap Sean. I just got there first. Okay. This is fucked up. This is fucked up. That is ringing a lot of bells in my head saying that's Eddie. I don't want it to be Eddie. So there were 2 kidnapping plots? It could be hiding it too. Ooh, what a bunch of clowns. His goons kidnapped his own son by mistake. Sean really down with you? Prove it. Put him on the phone. Oh, he's here. I'm afraid I can't do that. He's sleeping. It's so sweet. Then why should we believe you? You might not be the kidnapper at all. Look, if you don't want to believe me, that's up to you. What do you want? It's the end game here. You just trying to get Lagarde acquitted? Nope. I could care less whether they find her guilty or not. Whatever it is, not after the same thing as Chairman Winner. My end game is going to have to stay a secret for now. Alright, nice talking to you. You kids have fun, okay? It even called us kids! That's gotta be Eddie! How would it not be Eddie? Who else speaks like that? I think for 1 second you'll get away with this. Oh, don't worry, I'm counting on you at least trying to track me down. That'll be half the fun. Not that I rate your chances of bringing me to justice very highly. Bang? Bang? Did you just shoot the child or the phone? Who was that? I wish I knew, but they didn't give us enough to figure that out. Deliberately, I imagine. But he did talk exactly like someone we know. Alright, get Gumshoe on the phone. I know exactly what to do. What? So we really have nothing to go on? That's not fair. They sure knew a whole lot about us. Indeed they did. You're right. It was uncanny how much they seemed to know. How is it possible they were party so... How is it possible that they were party to so much that happened in private? Right? They knew everything about the whole kidnapping situation, too. We need to figure out how. Where were they getting their information from? Let's consider this carefully. That's it. Based on the specifics they mentioned, there's only one possible answer. I've got it, Kay. I know how they knew. Huh? Really? Whatever it was, they were following us, filming us, listening in on us? Following us? They must have been following us. What? Tailing us this whole time? Taking a great thief for days without even being spotted once? That must be good. No, wait. They can't have been following us. Don't you remember they said they wished they could see our faces? If they were... Okay. It's Detective Gumshoe. Oh my god. Seriously, the way they talk, that's straight up Eddie dialogue. So unless it's somebody else, I'm not knowing, but like, he must have been involved with that case 12 years ago too. They must have been able to hear us somehow. It's the only possible answer. What, like they were eavesdropping? They heard what the kidnapper said. If only I could see your faces. That means they couldn't, so they weren't filming or following us. Okay, so what if they hit a bug somewhere? Let me take a look at the stuff in my bag. They have concealed it. I need to go back and to what they said again. Yes, they somehow knew about something they shouldn't have. Judge Gavel's impromptu visit and our conversation in the visitor's room. What evidence did I have in my person at that point? The pin? They let me keep the pin, right?
Take that!
Okay, can I take a closer look at your badge? You got a grassy pin? No, it's mine. What?
Seriously, Mr. Edgeworth? Sure, you're a great thief's assistant now. That doesn't mean you get to wear the pin right away. You have to earn it.
Didn't want to wear it. I want to check it for bugs.
Huh? This old thing?
Let's take a look, shall we?
Bum, 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 bum.
There's something I've been wondering for a while now, but... Is this pin something you inherited, or...?
Nope, there wasn't one, so I made one myself.
Suppose that makes sense. It is quite flashy. Can't imagine any other thief wanting to wear it. You already got it, so yeah, fucking... Yeah, listen, let me speculate, okay? You don't have to shoot down all my answers. I'm just, you know, putting things together in my own head, Mr. Fucking... fortune teller over here.
What? You don't have to be so mean, you know.
Oh, yep, there it is.
Whoa!
So I was right.
How'd you know?
Whoever it is we're dealing with, they came into close contact with you recently.
When they knocked me unconscious, you mean?
Precisely, which made me think the bug must be in one of your possessions. They also overheard my conversation with Judge Gavel when she visited me. Something that would have been impossible if I didn't have the bug on my person at that time.
I get it, so you thought back over what they let you keep hold of when they locked you up.
Yes, all the case evidence I was carrying had been confiscated. Meaning the only thing I could have possibly have been was your pin.
They were listening to us this whole time, and they heard everything we said?
I suspect so. Everything to do with this case, and more.
Wait, they're probably listening to what we're saying right now.
They must well be, yes.
Hey, jerkface!
Kay!
Eavesdropping coward! Why didn't you just come out and show yourself, you pussy? I'll beat your ass right now!
Ain't no fucking way. There's no way. You're not.
Oh, dang it. Oh, look, it's Tabby. Y'all know how to surprise a girl. You gotta shout that loud without a word of warning? Maybe jump halfway out of my skin. What? Sorry. It's getting so ornery anyhow. Get a load of this. Seriously, to make your blood boil.
Okay, maybe it wasn't. Maybe she just screamed so loud. She's just like,
oh yeah, she does have a microphone right there, so that would make sense. Well, huh? I'm all ears.
I wonder if we might be better off keeping it to ourselves, Kay. Assuming we don't want to be all over the front page of tomorrow's paper, that is.
Thanks. Nearly walked right into that. Oh, come on, you're no fun at all. I was counting on you opening up and spilling the beans all over this here plaza.
I better switch off the bug before I forget.
Yeah, we probably should have done that instantly. So, did y'all find that there kidnapped kitty?
Ah, speaking of which, the child you saw being taken away? Was it the boy in this photograph?
Huh? No, that ain't him. The kid I saw looked dumber in mud, even if he had some fancy school uniform. No prizes for guessing who she means.
So Miss Lloyd managed to confuse matters once again. I think we'd better look around. Back to square one. Hopefully we turn up some new information soon. There are only 20 minutes left until 2. Are we going to make it in time?
Wait, Mr. Edgeworth, I just had a thought. It's about the phone call. There was a weird noise in the background, right?
There was. The bang. Wait, she's right. We heard a loud bang right at the end. She's just left southern. Yeah. Tabby. Because she's the protege of Lotta Hart. A loud bang, you say. I see. Will you stop eavesdropping? Well, you never get any cuddlier, do you, Ruffles? I guess I'll need to speak with Miss Lloyd, too. As much as I don't want to. I love the nickname she gave Edgeworth. Ruffles is such a funny name. How about that? A little help from little old me, and y'all made a giant leap closer to solving the case. Closer? Sure, if by closer you mean we wound up going after the completely wrong kidnap victim. Must have barely looked into that photo at all. Oh, really? You're right that I'd given you all a tip of the century. My bad. It's not your fault. It's ours for putting our trust in unreliable sources. We'll just have to learn not to do that again. Hey, that ain't nice. I don't gotta give y'all no tips at all, you know. And I won't. Not if you're gonna be like that. Alright, fine. Maybe just this one. But only because I got a real scoop for you this time. A real scoop, This should be good. Fine. Not expecting much, but you got my attention. What is this scoop of yours? Proof is what? Proof that Torosaurus really is real. Alright, okay, we're leaving. Wait, I ain't lying, I swear. Sure, it's hard to believe, but it's true. We don't have time for this. But we also don't have much else going on, I suppose. Proof? What kind of proof? Did you capture something on your tape recorder, perhaps? You're good, Ruffles. Sharper than a gosh dang tack. I captured that sound of that big old beastie breathing fire. That's what I captured. I was hoping for something a little better than that. Hey, don't make that face, dang it. I ain't lying. Listen to yourself and tell me it ain't true. Alright, ready? It's fire-breathing time, dag nabbit. There. Well. Kinda hard to tell over all the shouting, but it could have been something breathing fire. Maybe? And tell me, Miss Lloyd, did you see this fire-breathing something with your own eyes? Well, maybe not exactly with my eyes, as such, being as how I wasn't precisely close by when it happened. Surely the real Torosaurus would be pretty hard to miss, no matter how far you were standing. Well, see, I was far away, but also recording via what you might call non-standard means. Would you mind explaining what you mean by that? I really dug myself into a hole here. See, I could have rigged me up a little wireless intercept, hoping to do a little scoop detecting. That's so sad, poor insect. Not an insect, Kay. An intercept. She was listening out for radio signals. It would have allowed her to listen in on any nearby transmissions. Me and the Chief have been down here at the big building sniffing around these last couple of days. Looking into Miss Hart's tip about the underground auction, I assume. Which would mean that you've been listening on all the radio signals in this area. Sure have, which is how I wound up hearing the most thunderous, ear-splitting noise you ever did hear. The pounding of feet, the electricity in the air. That was it! Torosaurus, at last! You made up everything except for the roaring sound, didn't you? The long and short of it is, you didn't actually see anything, correct? Hey, I don't need to see things. I'm a writer, you hear? Anyway, I kept listening till down the line it comes. Here, pal, there's voice hollering fit to beat that band. And apologies for that. I'm sure Kay didn't mean to bowl you over with her little outburst. I assume it was shocking, as it was because you didn't hear it directly. It came through your headphones while you were listening to the signal from the bug, didn't it? What? Are you saying she planted it?
Hey, come on now. I ain't no bugging. I just a little light-hearted intercepting is all.
Would you mind if we borrowed the tape of what you recorded, Miss Lloyd?
Do what you dang well, please.
Recording signals that were intercepted from the bug that was planted in Kay's pin. Oh, hey guys. Mr. Saint, Miss Benny. I forgot we sent you on a little task.
How's the search going? Did you find him? Not yet. Poor Sean. Sean? Oh, nothing. Just a slip of the tongue.
Yes, they still don't know about the kidnapping. We did manage to find Eustace, yes.
You did? Oh, that's great. Thanks so much. Now maybe they want to arrest me again.
Ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum.
You know my friends went out looking. But you beat us to it? No fair.
Yeah, obviously the murder was done at the lot. Like, of course it was. The fire was coming from the lot, because that's where it got alight.
But you beat us to it? No fair.
Her friends. I guess she means the animals. Today's the first public performance of your new show, correct?
Yep, it sure is. We practiced so hard for this one.
Me? So Mr. Saint would be performing too?
Of course, he practiced harder than anybody. Even if he did spend the whole time saying no, 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 no. Even went up to the balloon to spread the word from the sky. So you have to come see him perform, okay? It means so much to him.
Of course. Assuming we can solve the case before then. Did you say that you enlisted the help of the animals in your search?
Yep, and if it had been a CN regent, we might have found something. But Simeon, the big scaredy cat, was all no, 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 and put a stop to that. It's so boring.
Sorry, I'm reading and paying my bills. Actually, give me a second. Let me just get this done. If it will let me. Hello? My fucking... Okay. Oh, there we go. Jesus. My keyboard wouldn't come up. There we go. There we are. Nice. Exceptional. My phone is going really slow. That is odd. If it weren't for Mr. Saint, the whole town would probably be in an uproar right now.
Ah, come on, Simeon. Why would you do that? Setting the whole circus loose on the city would have been super fun. I'm so sorry. To you too, Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry.
Why are you apologizing to me? I'm the person who didn't say anything. I thought it was a good idea to not let all the animals fucking run loose. It was a good call.
You're amazing, Mr. Edgeworth. How'd you find Prosecutor Winter? Some serious investigative magic, that's how.
It was pure luck, actually, but... never mind. Sorry, I got one more bill to pay. There we go.
Didn't even need our help, huh? That's not true. Thanks so much for joining in on the search. Where'd you look anyway? Oh, this place is a little... there's a place a little way away called Sunshine Coliseum. Do you know it?
Sunshine Coliseum. It's over by the harbor. Donut holes, pancakes, drinks. Oh. Crepes. Candied apples. Oh, that sounds good. I could actually fucking devour some pancakes right now. Some pancakes with like some chocolate. Or like some chocolate, maybe some fruit. A little maple syrup. Oh my fucking god, that sounds good. A whole bunch of people there for a big event. We thought it might be worth a look. You mean like a festival? Oh, that sounds fun. Wish I could have gone and checked it out. Yeah, it was super fun. There were food stands, some fireworks.
Seemingly didn't like the crowds much, but
Hey, you don't have to tell them that. Alright, it's decided. When this case is finally over, we're all going to the festival together. It's kind of lucky you found Prosecutor Winter so quickly. Lucky? In what way? Well, we have to go to the practice room for the show. We wouldn't have been able to help for much longer anyway. That's how I act with real life people. Shut the hell up, you son of a bitch, because it is very true. You son of a fucking asshole, that's so true! That's facts. I would wear a pink hoodie like that too. That's a pretty good fit. I like that. Actually, I don't understand why the pockets intercept when there's a zip. That doesn't make too much sense, but... I see, I'm sorry to have kept you from your duties at the circus. Oh no, it's nothing to worry about, really. We're glad to help. I'll do anything if it helps make sure they don't arrest me again. And he does have red long hair. But he doesn't wear glasses. So, there's that. But I would let a monkey pilot me like Ratatouille. Of course, just because they found him doesn't mean that they'll find Warden McGuard guilty. What? You mean they might still throw me back in jail? No, I can't go back, I can't! Come on, Kay. You really have to torment the poor boy. Yeah, it's the monkey from Ape Escape. Oh, I love a monkey from Ape Escape. I love those little creatures. Those little guys. Fireworks! Exploding sound! He's at the carnival. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Think the kid bugged? No, wait, no, it can't be. I was like, wait a minute, maybe the kid just fucking ran to the carnival to have a good time, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck with Edgeworth for fun. No. Mr. Saint, you mentioned fireworks before. Fireworks? Yes, at the event at the Colosseum. Were they setting them off during the daylight hours? Oh yeah, a bunch went off while we were there. What are you thinking, Mr. Edgeworth? The loud bang we heard. What if it was a firework? Yes, I know. That happened like a minute ago. For the bang to be clearly audible over the telephone, it must have been pretty loud. Which means fireworks, which means the Colosseum, so the kidnapper was near there? But how near? If the fireworks were that loud, you could probably hear them from pretty far away. Yes. The area we need to search would be too broad to even consider doing it ourselves. But if the police were to lend a hand... Okay. Facts. Let's get Gumshoe. Gumshoe, now's not the time to be, for dog play, for puppy play, or whatever. What'd you call it, Blushroom?
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm gonna make myself useful for you. Please, punish me like you see fit.
Gumshoe, please. Your mouth breathing is very disgusting.
Stop, Gummy! Why are you running away from us?
Detective Gumshoe, when you gave up your badge, sir, I didn't know what to do with myself. Stay right where you are, Detective. So I thought if you weren't gonna be a prosecutor anymore, then maybe I shouldn't be a detective either. But I was wrong. Even if you're not around, I'll always be a detective. My job will always be to investigate crimes. And us detectives don't just investigate when prosecuted. I wasn't calling you a prostitute, Mr. Edgeworth. I just got other things on my mind right now. Please, you gotta believe me. I wasn't thinking about becoming a prostitute, okay? That was Plan Z at the best. I was already on Plan Y, though. We have to be able to look into stuff on shelves as well.
Is that what you were doing just now?
And back then, too.
You should thank your former subordinate for what I'm about to share.
So Rosie Ringer's autopsy report. When I went down to the detention center to see how Kay was doing, You overheard that? Yeah, so when I went back and looked over the evidence, it dug out a little something that might be a help.
No way! Gummy, you're the best! I'll be in prison right now if it wasn't for you!
My pleasure, kiddo. It's just good to see your memory back anyhow.
Thanks.
So anyway, like I said, I'm investigating stuff for myself these days, and that's that.
Wait, Gummy! Don't run off again! We get it! You can look into stuff yourself now, that's great! And it helped me, right when I needed it the most.
But right now, we need you to work with us. I'm no longer a prosecutor, or indeed anything, but we're investigating a case regardless. And I ask you this not as a prosecutor, but as a friend. Detective Gumshoe, will you help us? Yes, I'll marry you! I mean... Oh, stop it, sir. You're killing me here.
Come on, Gummy!
Alright, I'll do it. Just stop bowing and being nice to me, okay? It's weird.
Gummy!
Thank you, Detective. So, what do you need other than that embarrassing moment that I made of myself? I knew it was a joke. It was a joke. I would never marry you, Mr. Edgeworth. It was, I knew that.
Can you tell us what you've discovered in the course of your investigations, Detective?
Yes, sure I can. Alright, so I got 3 big things to tell you. Here goes. Number 1, I've got some results for you when the forensics looked into Kay's clothes. They found traces of what looked to be a powerful sedative. Brand was 3 Z's.
I guess that's what she was drugged with at Gold Lake. Before she was taken to the roof of the big building.
Sure seems that way. Now for number 2. I got a hold of all the footage from the security camera in front of the big building elevator.
Camera that captured President Wang and Judge Gavel that night. The elevator is usually only way of getting up onto the roof, correct?
Well, that's right. So winding the tape back 2 nights ago, we should have been able to see Kay being carried up there while she was out cold.
And just spot me, Gummy?
I watched it all on fast forward. Everything except from 2 days ago till the end.
Yes, and?
Nothing. No sign of Kay anywhere.
I thought it was too good to be true. How'd the kidnapper get her up there? I think we need to look into that a little more in detail. And the last item on your list?
Yes, sure. This is a big one. The 3rd thing I have to tell you is, it's great to be working with you again. I'll help you catch this prep if it's the last thing I do. And that about wraps it up.
I put you through a lot, Detective. That doesn't mean I can start going easy on you. That's the big one, as you put it. It doesn't even have anything to do with the case. I would have preferred something of practical use.
No mercy, huh? Guess I shouldn't have expected any less from Mr. Edgeworth.
A boy has been kidnapped. We need your help to find him.
Kidnapped?
Yes, his name is Sean Fenn.
Oh, wait, the kid that with the horns?
You know him?
I saw him earlier today.
You mean this morning?
Yeah, he got off of that bus over there, and then he walked off to the garbage disposal area.
Where's that?
Just over there. It's where all the officers in the big building put their trash before it gets taken away. We went after that, I couldn't tell you. I had to leave right around then.
Maybe better take a closer look at this garbage disposal area.
Good one, Mr. Edgeworth, I think. You weren't showing me that for a reason, were you? Wouldn't know the first thing about it.
Shouldn't we probably tell him we were bugged? Maybe he could, like, locate the source or something? I don't know. Alright.
So Sean walked off in this direction, huh?
It seems so, yes. Perhaps we'll find some clues as to where his current whereabouts are. Daily at 11 a.m., huh? I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. His milk! Oops. I mean to say, his milk! This milk carton.
That's the same brand Sean drinks.
Something happened to him here. I'm almost certain of it. God, I'd love some milk. The trash is collected at 11 a.m. Guess that's why the enclosure is empty.
There was a ton of stuff here earlier. Big stuff, too.
It must be the day the big stuff gets taken away.
Yeah, sure looked that way.
But the big squisher machine squished it all up good and how.
They don't do that with the large items. I think they just take them away as they are.
They do, huh? How'd you know that, sure?
Wait, Mr. Fender's pretty keen for you to join him, right? I'll bet he sent you some kind of pamphlet on how to throw away your stuff for when you move office.
Spookily insightful sometimes, Kay, but only sometimes. Based on what we've seen, we know what Detective Gumshoe told us. I think that's it's a strong possibility that Sean was abducted in the garbage disposal area.
Sean was in a box? Well, seeming as how, Eustace was also in a box, you know, that tracks. It's kind of out of the way of prying eyes, huh? But why would Sean come here in the first place?
I imagine he must have had something to dispose of.
The truck's already come and gone. I guess we'll never know what that was now. And his milk being there, they wouldn't. A garbage team wouldn't leave a punnet of milk right there. They would have taken it with them, right? Well, that truck has to be the garbage disposal truck, right?
Is the only vehicle activity. Only two vehicles came through here this morning. A taxi and a blue truck.
And Eustace was taken away in the taxi.
Right. Well, it seems that Sean was likely abducted from the garbage disposal area. If that garbage was collected at 11 a.m.
Oh, I get it. Now we know what kind of truck it was.
Indeed. It must have been the garbage truck. The police officer who told us about it didn't describe it as such. He only mentioned the fact that it was blue.
Some cop he was. I did not even notice it was one of those cool trash squashing machines.
Because it wasn't. Today isn't a regular garbage day. It's the day they collect the larger items. For which they wouldn't use a specialized garbage truck. Just a regular truck like any other. But it was a garbage truck nonetheless. And where do garbage trucks go?
To the dump, right?
Wait a sec! So you're saying the kidnapper disguised himself as a trash collector? But then the truck would probably have been fake too, right? So maybe it didn't go to the dump.
No. I'm reasonably sure the garbage truck was real.
Yeah, how'd you figure that? Another look at the garbage disposal area should tell us. The lock isn't broken? Present.
Take that!
Daily? Wait. You're saying there's something important there? Yes, proof that the garbage truck was real. You don't agree?
Nope.
Did I get it wrong? If the truck wasn't real, the driver wouldn't have been able to collect the garbage. Oh, right. The lock. And they didn't break it.
Take that!
The garbage disposal area is kept locked.
Oh, right. So only a garbage collector and a real garbage truck could have opened it.
Precisely. The garbage truck can't have been fake. Perhaps whoever abducted Sean put him in a large cardboard box so they'd be prepared for the job. Now mix that in amongst all the other oversized items, and the garbage collector would have taken it away, no questions asked. Oh. Kay said that. Exactly. Allowing the kidnapper to await the truck's arrival at the garbage processing facility. They could even claim to have thrown the box away by mistake. Collected without incident.
Alright, so where do they take the garbage after it leaves here? Let's see. Looks like we have two possibilities.
Which of the garbage processing facilities was Sean taken to?
The one that was close to the Sunshine Coliseum, duh.
So based on the loud bang we heard on the phone call, we know that the kidnapper was somewhere in the vicinity of Sunshine Coliseum.
And one of the garbage facilities is right by there, too.
I think it's likely that where Sean was taken... Oh, that's where Sean was taken, of course. Which means the kidnapper must be holding him somewhere near there. Detective Gumshoe? Yes, sir! Can I ask you and your men to search the area around the garbage facility? I'd like you to ask, sir. It feels a little flat, if I'm being totally honest. Why don't you give me a good old-fashioned order, huh? Like you used to. You don't mind, even though I'm not a prosecutor anymore? Well, I thought I told you already. A detective investigates for himself, not just for prosecutors. Thank you. Thank you, detective. I love giving orders to you, detective. I just love it. Order me, sure. Order me like you never have before.
You two need a room. And a lot of lube. Anyway, we're almost out of time.
You're right. We need to hurry. I doubt Judge Gavel and the others can hold out much longer. I'm counting on you, Detective Gumshoe. I won't let you down, sir. It won't be an official search, but I'll put my best guys on it. You can count on that.
I'm coming too, Gummy. I promised I'd snatch Sean from the jaws of danger, and that's what I'm gonna do.
I'll head back to the courthouse. Who knows? I might be able to drag proceedings out just a little longer.
All right, with me, everybody, even in the depths of the night.
Yeah, it's already striking two. There's no moment to lose. Yes, sure.
But I didn't finish. When no other bird dares to take flight.
April 6th, 2:16 p.m. District Courthouse, courtroom number 3.
Yeah, no, it can't be Eddie. He's here. No, it can't be him. It cannot be Eddie.
Oh, good. He's been here the whole time. There's no way he would have, in the process, gone from here to the facility to deal with that in like a recess. Definitely not. Yeah, exactly. Get Phoenix right over here. Well,
if it isn't our old friend and ex-prosecutor Edgeworth. Hello, dear boy. Celsius Wiener.
The accused will turn and face the prosecution. I'm not done with you yet.
I already told you, Francesca. Doesn't make sense. Why would I help her? I feel for her, of course. A woman in her prime sent to prison. It's enough to make a grown man cry.
Are we actually gonna play some court case right now? Are we gonna actually do some courting?
To suppress evidence in order to keep her out of a jail cell? No, that's preposterous.
Objection!
But we have a statement from your own son. He says he entrusted the evidence to your care.
I'm afraid I don't know what he's talking about. But why'd he say such a thing? I don't know what's gotten into him lately.
Hello, I'm here now. What if I could prove that you and Warden Lagarde are much more closely associated than you claim?
I'm sorry, prove? I think we've been over this, dear boy. You're an ex-prosecutor, remember?
How can he just walk in? He's not a prosecutor? Ah, but he is Miss Francesca's little assistant. And we all know assistants are allowed in. Because Maya, Pearl, any assorted other person who wants to stand next to Wright every other day of the week. I don't think they care that much.
Mouse Edgeworth, I'm the one prosecuting this case. What are you thinking, barging in like this?
Sorry, Francesca, but it's important. May I speak on behalf of the prosecution, just briefly?
What are you doing?
Judge Gavel, I come here before the court with important new evidence. I ask that you allow me to present it. Have you lost your mind, dear boy? There's no way this can be allowed.
Objection!
Well, the defense hopes you'll let him, G. Just saying. That's thinking over the... what's the thinking over on the prosecution side there, Fandango?
Fine, the prosecution has no objections.
Objection!
Your objections are neither here nor there. This isn't a democracy, it's a courtroom. This is flagrant contempt. Isn't that right, Verity? No, as long as Sean's still missing. She feels she has no choice but to go along with whatever Winner wants. If only there was some way of telling her, he might be found at any moment. Judge Gavel, I would ask only this, that you trust in me, and in my assistant, just this once.
Speaking of which, where's Kay Faraday?
Currently searching for the most important piece of evidence of all.
Objection!
Nonsense. There's no evidence to be found. You're just stalling for time.
Objection!
The most important piece of evidence of all. Hey, gee. I don't know what this evidence is, but maybe we should trust in Miles' little pal. What do you say? I mean, I say little pal, but she's more than that. She's the one and only great thief Yatagarasu. Seems to make sense what I'm getting at least. Judge Gavel, the evidence I'm talking about, we're almost certain we know where it is. Kay's only moments away from snatching it from the jaws of danger. Oh, that was a good ploy. That was a good one.
Very well. This is highly irregular, but I will allow it.
You have my thanks. You've all gone completely mad!
You said you had important new evidence. Evidence of what exactly?
What I just said, that Warden Lagarde and Chairman Winner are far better acquainted than he claims. Allow me to present it to you.
Take that!
This document is a report regarding the interrogation of a certain someone. Oh yeah? Who might that be? The late Mr. Bronco Knight. And the interrogation was to be carried out by none other than Warden Lagarde. Wait, is that the interrogation where... Yes, where Knight was killed. This document shows Warden Lagarde planned the interrogation in which Mr. Knight was murdered.
This is indeed important evidence. Mouse Edgeworth, you referred to the document in question as a report? Would you care to elaborate to whom this was addressed?
A very good question, Miss Von Karma. And the answer is the most important new revelation of all. We recovered this document from a safe in the storeroom on the 51st floor of the big building.
That's the storeroom where lots for the underground auction were kept.
There's so many different biases that everyone would be thrown out of a case in real life.
It is an auction, if you recall, that was presided over by one Excelsius winner. And that is to whom the report in question is addressed. Do you still mean to insist that you and Warden Lagarde barely knew one another? I'll refrain from commenting on that matter for the moment, if you don't mind. What? I don't believe it's been conclusively proven that I was the auctioneer yet, has it? Have you forgotten the events of this morning already? I think I proved that fact more than adequately. I'll admit defeat in that particular arena, yes. But that was not in the courtroom. Can you prove the same thing here, boy? That I was the ringleader, did you call it? If you can't, well, you certainly can't prove that the report was addressed to me. You won't wriggle your way out of this one.
I'm glad we're back in the courtroom. It feels good.
So unfair. Slippery, please. I'm not being slippery at all. I'm being entirely reasonable, wouldn't you say? Unlike you when you permitted Mr. Edgeworth this bizarre interlude. That was most unlike you. It's saddeningly true, it is, to see you failing your sacred duty to the law. Almost saddening enough to make me want to take drastic measures.
The nurse who helped him, just get her in here.
You're right, of course. Till the fact has adequately been proven in the courtroom, it cannot truly be considered a fact. I'm afraid I have no choice but to ask that Mr. Edgeworth's theory be struck from the record.
It's no good. She has to know for certain that Sean is safe. Sorry, my boy, but what counts as truth out in the field and in the courtroom are two different things. And you're more than willing to bend the truth in the courtroom, is that what you're saying? Oh, you're a scurrilous soul. I'll do no such thing. I'll simply accept the court's verdict as the truth. Should it choose to acquit me, as should you. We can't find that missing piece of evidence. We're in trouble here. Well, Verity, I think we've heard all we need to, don't you? There's no way the evidence is turning up, ever. Acquit not guilty, and we can all go home.
Objection!
That was our boy! Eustace! He's back!
Who said that?
Dad?
Eustace? What are you doing here?
Mr. Winner, what's the meaning of this? Where have you been? You can't just abandon your duties like that! I'm sorry, You are unfit to be a prosecutor. You are complete and utter disgrace.
Why, Eustace? Why can you not get it into your head? This is no place for an incompetent fool like you!
Dad, I brought some vital evidence. So, can I please, take my place at the prosecutor's bench? Pretty please.
Well, well, Eustace. This is certainly a surprise.
Objection!
Eustace, my boy, what's gotten into you? There's something different about you. What's going on?
Dad,
Come on, my boy, spit it out. What is it? Do you want Daddy to go play catch with you? That's it, isn't it? All right. Why don't you run along home and I'll be with you soon.
Get back on the stand right now!
What's gotten into you, child? You're shaking like a leaf.
Objection!
Judge Gavel! The prosecutor in charge has arrived, along with important new evidence. This trial's far from over. Surely you can't call an end to proceedings just yet? No objections from team defense! I only wish we could have seen our original team captain say that herself, though.
The prosecution has no objections either.
You think this farce is going to continue? There's no chance of that. Not at all, isn't that right, Verity? He still thinks he was successful in his bid to kidnap Sean, but we know different. Sadly, as long as the boy remains missing, nothing changes. Judge Gavel's hands are still tied.
Oh, hold on, I'm getting a call. Give me a second here.
That sound.
Well, it's not Eddie. He's standing right there. Just speak pig Latin. The idske is afske. Eindeske.
Mine is also ringing.
Well, I'm getting a call too. Yo, hello.
Hello?
Mr. Edgeworth.
Mr. Fender!
We found Sean. Wait, why is Gumshoe's jacket black here? Shouldn't that be green? Oh, no, he put it on the kid. Oh, it's around the kid. Oh, aw, cute. Yeah, see, he wears 2 jackets. What the fuck is that? Why does he do that? I pointed that out ages ago. Why does he wear 2 jackets? Hey, listen, pal, I'm just cold, is all.
We found Sean!
Detective, you did it! Most important piece of evidence after all, huh? That's some stellar work, you great thiefness.
Thanks. We just thought you should know right away. See you all soon. Judge Gavel, it's for you. Hello? Yes, I understand. I'm so glad you're safe. Be sure to thank everybody properly. You'll do that for me, won't you? All right. Be careful. I'll see you back at home. The proceedings will continue. I feel a certain freedom returning to my hammer arm.
No. Oh, some kind of idiot joke?
It's no such thing. The witness will return to the stand, and Mr. Winner will step up to the prosecutor's bench. Yes, ma'am. Eustace Winner? Yeah? I leave matters in your hands. Huh? Facing down your own father. This won't be easy. I'll be looking on with interest. Don't disappoint me.
I love Gavel now. Gavel is increased in tiers. She is up top tier now. The MILF grows on the tier list. Hold on, I need to turn my light on. Okay, now she's a good guy. I think I can say MILF. Let's go, Laser. Let's go. Mom, I'd like to fuck. Let's go.
Mr. Winner, you mentioned some evidence that you wish to present to the court?
Yeah, the knife and the chisel. Whoa, you tracked down the missing murder majigs?
Well, Mr. Winner, did you?
About that, No, I couldn't find them. I searched everywhere, but I was too late.
Too late?
How so? I remembered something. I saw Dad in the garage this morning. He was carrying something wrapped in newspaper.
Where are you going, Dad?
Oh, Eustace. I was just on my way to throw out some trash. And then I heard this tinkling sound.
Tinkling,
let me guess. The bell from Canis's chisel.
You mean to tell the court that you believe the witness disposed of the evidence?
I tried my best, but it was too late.
I'm sorry.
You said you looked everywhere. Everywhere? Where? Literally everywhere. I even went to the dump. Aww. I'm so sad Eustace doesn't come back. I'd love to see him be like a successful prosecutor after like years of training. I figured that stuff had to be in there somewhere.
Wait, that's Eustace. So that was what he was doing, and he went so far as to search at the dump.
But all I found was this.
And this is? A little pungent for something. Yeah, well, and you're a little on the ripe side yourself, kiddo. I can smell you from here. What do you expect? And the knife? It's probably among all that trash. And there was too much to go through on my own. Very well. The court will accept this item that you've presented into evidence.
You've really outdone yourself, Eustace. You never fail to disappoint, dear boy. You dug through rotten garbage with your bare hands, and that's all you have to show for it. You drive me to tears. Really, you do.
Objection!
Might be a little too soon to turn on the waterworks just yet, Dad. Let's take a closer look at this. If you wish to waste your time, be my guest. Hey, Miles. Eustace, Miles, do this devastatingly handsome old defense attorney a favor, will you? Hit this guy full in the face with the truth. It seems Fender's on board. Good. Now, let's see if we can't find an opening. Mr. Winner, could you show me the piece of evidence you found? Sure. Let's open it up, shall we? Can only hope there's something of value inside. Ah, the bell! Could this be the bell that was on Mr. Canis's chisel? Perhaps there's some trace of evidence that can prove that one way or the other. It's no good, look at it, it's spotless. Well, Mr. Winner? Do tell, was there anything interesting inside your little scrap of paper? Of course there wasn't. Why would there be? Why was it even accepted into evidence? It's literally a piece of trash. Sorry, gentlemen, but that trash hurts. Eustace's efforts for nothing? It's true the bell may not be of much use to us as evidence. Yes. Come on, Edgeworth, we can't give up just yet. As calm as collected as ever, I see, Miles. Unlike my poor idiot son there. Are we to assume the prosecution has nothing more to say on the matter? Very well.
Objection!
Not so fast, Gavel. We're not done yet. There's one thing we still haven't looked at properly. Really, my boy? You want us to believe there's more desperation? You want us to believe there's more? Desperation's never good luck, you know. Seems Eustace isn't quite ready to give up just yet. And for once, I think we're both thinking the same thing. Namely, that we might not necessarily be dealing with a useless piece of trash. We can't know for sure without looking more closely, but if I'm right, we're talking about... the newspaper? Wasn't even put in my evidence. Oh, okay, yeah. It would have his fingerprints, right? He probably cleaned the bell, but not the newspaper. I'm talking about the piece of newspaper the bell was wrapped in. Seems we really were thinking the same thing. It's beautiful, really. Tear-jerkingly so. Oh, wait. No, his gloves. The gloves. Wait a minute. Are those newspaper bits? Looks like glass to me. Some might call it heroic optimism. Some might call it clutching at straws. But whatever one calls it, put all one's faith in a worthless piece of garbage. That takes belief. Let's take a closer look and see if it's as worthless as you say, Eustace, if you'd be so kind. I didn't even see that! Oh my god! Okay. Well, that's pretty silly. I think we know what made that print. Are these finger marks? Hey, look, it's covered in some sort of oil. Judge Gavel, I'd like to have this examined for fingerprints. Could I request that you call someone from forensics? Very well, summon a technician right away. I have the results, Your Honor. It's been confirmed that these are finger marks. Unfortunately, it looks like they were made by somebody wearing gloves. No! Eustace, come on. You should know. You should know what that's from. I mean, you live with the guy. Come on. You haven't looked at his bomb-ass gloves? Come on. Oh dear, well that doesn't give you very much away in evidence, does it? But I suppose it makes sense if you think about it after all. This was important evidence. What kind of an idiot would handle something without wearing gloves? Oh, that's right, the kind that would flail about desperately like you, my boy. Wow, I talk to your kid, Super Dad. I'm merely calling a spade, or in this case an idiot. Real winners know to keep their emotions out of things.
That's very ironic for you.
Take no pity on the weak and foolish, including their own ineffective offspring.
Dad,
For the last who knows how long proclaiming yourself to be a prize-winning prosecutor. But thanks to my little pep talk this morning, you finally know exactly how many prizes were won. So thanks to me. Thanks to the power I yield. You never stood up on your own feet. You've always been coddled, first by me, then by Verity.
Dad.
Oh, dry your garbage-smelling tears.
Garbage-smelling?
Not that it's the stench that doesn't suit you. It makes me turn up my nose in disgust.
Objection!
No, you're wrong! I am, my boy. Wrong about what? I'm not the one that smells. You are! Stinky poopy head! What did you just say to me, you little fucking bastard? Poopy head!
It's raining on my head? It's fucking running. Epic. Perfect timing.
Yeah, you smell, and you don't even realize it. You couldn't even hide it if you wanted to. Edgeworth, take a sniff, right here, where the finger marks are. You want me to smell it? Is that oil?
Yep, and I know where it came from.
Wait, I know it from somewhere too. That odor tells us something. Something important. It tells us exactly who threw this piece of evidence away. But I guess my dad's right. I guess I'll never be a real winner. Never be able to keep my emotions out of things. And I'll never be able to stand up to him, no matter what he's done. Eustace. Be strong, Eustace. Remember what you told me. You said you were going to be different from your father. A different kind of prosecutor. And you are a prosecutor. We both are. And that's why we're standing here in this courtroom. A prosecutor's highest responsibility is to the truth. To see that it comes to light, no matter what. We expose crimes, and we use we see that their perpetrators are punished, no matter who they may be. So if you truly mean to continue on as a prosecutor, you know what you have to do. I made you a promise. I said that if you could summon the courage to find your feet again, I'd help you. This isn't something you have to do alone. I'm here, right beside you. Thanks, Edgeworth. You're right. Those finger marks tie my dad to this crime. We just need to show everybody how.
Take that!
The smell you pointed out to me, Eustace. It's the smell of engine oil, isn't it? Motorcycle oil, even. Yep, and we both smelled it before in the same place. Yes, in Chairman Winner's garage.
It's a cartoon, Laser. Come on. It's not realistic. Look at what you're looking at right now. Look at that thing.
What's more, these finger marks feature some distinctive patterns, don't they? The outlines of the letters D, E, A, T, and H. The same letters that appear on the fingers of these gloves.
Objection!
Oh, gloves that can be bought in any store. How does that prove anything, dear boy?
Objection!
How indeed? That's not the only thing that connects your gloves to this piece of newspaper we found. Let's look again at the scrap of paper the bell was wrapped in. And compare it to the gloves we found in Chairman Winner's garage. There's a feature that undeniably connects the two.
The fucking shit on it? The, like, the diarrhea feces?
That's heavy rain.
Okay. It's the diarrhea feces. Maybe on the sand. Okay, no. No, rain, stay here, never leave, and don't bring the sun back. Well, you could die down maybe just a little bit. Maybe just a tiny bit. Maybe just, like, chill out for, like, a little, tiny little bit, maybe. Maybe just, like, medium. Medium. Medium? Oh, no, alright. A medium, maybe? Nope. Okay, alright, alright. Oh, half the A is missing. Oh.
Take that!
Look at the letter A on the finger. Half of it is missing, exactly as it is on the print on the newspaper. What? I would also like to draw the court's attention to the dirt the gloves are covered in. That's what I was trying to do! Come on, it should have been either. But the A is more decisive. I will admit that. I think it might be worth having its composition compared to that of the dirt on the newspaper. A match would make for even stronger evidence that the print was made by Chairman Winner's gloves. Officer, have the dirt on the two pieces of evidence compared right away.
Curse you, Edgeworth, and you, Eustace! Who do you think you are? You're nothing but mere prosecutors!
Sorry, Dad. I think it's time you admitted defeat. You suppressed vital evidence, and we just proved that in a court of law. And you did it to try and protect the defendant.
Do you think you're going to be able to make that stick? You think they'll send me to prison, me? And you think you'll be the one to finally take me down? You're a fool, child, a fool!
Objection!
Just give it up, Dad. Admit what you did.
You think you'll stand a chance without me around? You won't last 5 minutes.
You know what? I think I might be okay. All I ever wanted was to become a prosecutor, to make you proud. But after your men kidnapped me, and I was lying there in the dark all on my own, I got to thinking how powerless I was in all of this because of you. I almost gave up. I almost lost sight of the truth. But then Edgeworth appeared out of nowhere and showed me a way forward. I don't need your approval anymore. And I don't need you. After all, I found that evidence on my own, didn't I?
My men kidnapped you? What are you talking about?
Objection!
I guess the courtroom's as good a place as any to tell you the truth, Dad.
What you say to me, boy, you may live to regret it. You're a fool, Eustace, and you always will be.
I know you've hated me for as long as I can remember, but I want you to know that despite it all, I've always looked up to you as my dad. Thanks for everything, Excelsius, and goodbye.
When did you need me, dang it! You can't possibly, Eustace!
He gets better, trust me. But I loved Eustace from the start, his fucking cocky-ass attitude. That is the best redemption arc. It was so fucking awesome. I love Eustace so much. And he never comes back? That's so good. He stood up to his dad. He even called him Excelsius at the end, fucking severing that tie. Fuck that guy. Hey, yo, fuck that guy. That crime will be tried and an appropriate punishment decided at a future date. But for now, we must turn to the matter of the knife and chisel, which we still have not found. However, I believe a full search of the garbage facility may well remedy that. What? You're going to dig through all that trash for the knife, darling? But then...
Don't worry, old Warden McGard. I'm sure your punishment won't be too unpleasant.
Devil punished? Why? Impossible! Excelsius, you blithering buffoon! What did you do? What did you do? All your swaggering bluster about how they'd never declare me guilty, and now this! You're the one I went to after they arrested me because you made me believe I could trust you. And now not only did you kidnap your child to try and help me, it didn't even work! Idiot! You fucking useless idiot of a man!
Unsightly outburst, to say the least, but an informative one. Wouldn't you agree, Eustace? Yeah, she really let some juicy info slip right there, right? She did, right? Yes, she did. We do really need to work on your confidence.
Well, great. Now Edgeworth has 2 kids to take care of. He's got to mentor Eustace, and now he's got to fucking be father to Kay. Single dads stay winning. Except for Excelsius. That guy's going to prison for real, for real. Not only for child neglect and endangerment, kidnapping, abuse, probably some physical torture as well, maybe.
Very well. Then it seems we may well be able to bring these proceedings to an end at last.
Gavel will want him considering what he did. Yeah, but you know Edgeworth.
You're like, no, I'm sorry. There's a certain defense attorney I've yet to squash beef with. That beef being hunk of sexy fucking piece of shit.
Not so fast!
Sorry, Judge Gavel. Your happy ending will have to wait. Like she says, the end of the trial is not necessarily the end of the matter.
Who are you?
Just a lowly lone wolf investigator by the name of Shilong Lang.
You have some sort of objection to these proceedings, I take it?
Not really. Your suspect over there is guilty for sure. Guiltier than you know.
Lang? Like the Lang from 12 years ago?
Yep. Good to see that you're finally about to pay for your crimes. Even if it did take a while for you to get what was coming to you. Agent Lang, explain yourself. Are you familiar with the SS5 incident? I certainly am. Happened 12 years back. Wait, 12 years. Look, a lot happened, okay? This was all 12 years ago or more. My father and the president were being friends. Our family being the ones who kept him safe. Just changed one day. It was like he became a different person. Now he doesn't trust the police one bit. I wonder what happened 12 years ago. Could this all be connected to Agent Lang's father and how his relationship with the president? If you feel a guard and Excelsius winner in the flesh, I've waited for a long time to see this day. After all, you're the ones who threw my family name in the dirt.
I would assume you have some personal connection to the incident in question.
I do, but I'm not here to talk about the past. Not yet, anyhow. Right now, I'm here for you, Gavel.
Me?
You and one other person.
Sean!
You're both under arrest. On suspicion of having conspired to murder Dijon Wang, president of Zhengfa. Where's your evidence, Agent Lang? All in good time, Mr. Prosecutor. We haven't even started our investigation yet. I want my suspects on the scene with me while I look over everything. What have you uncovered, Agent Lang? I need to know. If you've got a problem, you're more than welcome to tag along. Oh, believe me, I will. Have you learned nothing? The end of the trial is not necessarily the end of the matter. We certainly haven't come anywhere near close to solving the mystery of the president's murder, or uncovering the truth behind these so-called monster sightings.
So, Laser, this is one of the people you correctly guessed, right? That Big Boss gave you confirmation that you know who this is completely. I'm kind of in the dark still. Because I thought that it might have been Eddie because of how he was talking. But then Eddie was in this case the whole time, so I don't think it's Eddie. I think he's got a great alibi. It's not him. Hold on, we're gonna be on a... Oh yeah, we're gonna be on a to be continued, and that's probably where I'll end for today. But, Why is Penny... Why is she still crew member? Put Penny Nichols up there. What the fuck? Come on, man. Alright, Laser. I just want to ask. Is it one of these characters that we have on profiles right now? You can refuse to answer if you want. Yes? Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. 12 years ago. Yeah, he would have been 24. Could be Eddie. Sean would have been 1 year old. But I'm guessing whoever killed the president wasn't Sean, because it was definitely to do with the incident. Verity would have been 15? 14? 14. You know, she was 14 1 year after having her child. No, it can't. I don't think it's... Wait, he's only 25? He's younger than Gavel. He would have been 13. He's probably the father. No. I forgot he was so young. Bro, Bronco would have been fucking 12. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. They were using a voice changer, so it could be a woman, but... God, it feels like it's Eddie, and I don't want it to be Eddie. I don't want it to be Eddie. Figuring out who was on the phone. Yes, I'd say the matter is far from over yet. It can't be Eddie. It can't be. It can't be. It can't be. He was here, and the person who was on the phone was over by the fucking... by the stupid theater arena. Where the fucking... the Sunshine place. Alright. Laser, you're too good at this. But to be fair, I'm not constantly thinking about Ace Attorney, nor am I very much in a position to really make too many theories because I'm the one playing the game and voice acting and stuff. So you know what, I'll give myself a little more credit. I have less time to think about it. And I don't get as in-depth, stewing on the events as you guys do, but I won't take it away from you, Laser. It's very impressive. Yeah, I don't think at all. Brain empty. Alright, everybody. Well, I apologize for this being a late stream. God, that energy drink perked me right up. I feel so much better. Like, I felt awful before, but that energy drink just fucking gave me the kick in the ass I needed. I feel really awake now. Unfortunately, because it's so late over there, and it's 7 o'clock here, we'll leave it here for today. Tomorrow, it'll be a much bigger stream. Promise. We will start with Ace Attorney tomorrow, and then we're going to do Darkwood, I think. So we'll do Ace Attorney, and then we'll do Darkwood. Which, Laser, you missed the Darkwood stream yesterday. So it'll be fun for you to hop in on that. I don't know if you watched the VOD or gave it a look through. But yeah. That's probably what we're going to do. And I think I am going to continue with Dragon Ball, but I don't know when. Because I'm pretty sure I want to do just Ace Attorney and Darkwood tomorrow, because I don't want to have too many like things clogging up the stream schedule. I just had my phone on while you slept. Ah, yes. You were just... yeah, we were speculating at the end of the stream that you're just sleeping with it on. Were you listening to it as you went to sleep? Or were you already asleep and you just had the Twitch channel open to farm the fucking points? Like, did you go to sleep with us on or no? You had it on mute. Oh, okay. Thanks, man. Good idea, though, because as soon as Blushroom mentioned that theory, I was screaming. Farming hours and points. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Alright, everybody. Well, I'll see you later. I love you all. Big Boss didn't even show up today, so that's a bunch of... That's a bunch of important stuff that he missed. You know, too bad for you, Laser. That was only a 2-hour stream. Unfortunately, this... no, 3 hours. Okay. 3 hours, not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, guys. Don't worry about it. We'll have more Ace Attorney cooked up fresh for you tomorrow morning. And I'll try to do it early. How about that? I'll try to get on by at least, like, 11 New Zealand time, so... We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll be a little bitch and just get into playing Isaac, and then we'll start at 4 o'clock again. Self-report. Okay, bye, everybody.